Hi guys, I know you see the improvements that we are making, and improvements are good because they show that we are growing. There's growth, and we really take time to think about the content and everything that we do, from image to the background to the music, the graphics that we put into this thing, and it shows that we are all in. I've changed my hair a bit because I'm a lady, so girls like doing that. We don't like to have one look for a very long time, so I went with this look, so to show you that I am really versatile. A bit of a confession to make. Last time when I did my dreams, remember I was pretending to be thinking of the things that are out of this world, but in actual fact those were not my 5-year wishes. Those were wishes that I've made a long time back, so I'm closer to the target, so I cheated a bit. And in this video I'm going to be more realistic and put targets that I know that are difficult for me. They put me to think a bit, they get me to sweat a bit, they're a bit challenging. So one of them is my wish is to start exercising and then just to have a healthy life. So that would be a dream, right? Because I don't have a specific idea of what I want, and because I'm gonna deal with only 3 for now. So the other thing is the spiritual growth. It's quite a challenging one for me as well, because of this world, that a lot of things that are disruptive, and it's really difficult to go on that spiritual journey. So it is something that I want, and in the next 5 years I want to be to have grown spiritually. And the last one, what did I write about the last one? Oh yes, I think it's more related to the spiritual growth. It's to at least help one less privileged person or family in the next 5 years, to see them earn some income for themselves, to see them being independent. So that one is so hard. It's a bit challenging as well, because I'm gonna meet people, different personalities, and it's going to be challenging emotionally on my side as well. So let's change those. Let's see just one, so that I won't bore you. Let's take the first one and make it into a goal. So now, to be healthy, define health. For me, weight wise, I want to increase my weight from where I am to 60. Yes. My BMI is okay, but I just want to increase it a bit. So it's a challenge for me. So to stay healthy, it therefore means that I'm going to have to change my habits. So every day I have to exercise. So I'll let you into my world as we go, and as you follow me. So I'll let you in once in a while to see how I'm going. So I'm gonna have to exercise once a day for at least 20 minutes. That's what I'll do. And then to combine that with my spiritual growth is that I am going to learn to meditate as well. So when I am after exercising and listening to this motivational talks, I'm going to take time, 20 minutes again, to just meditate. I learn to meditate. All right, so I'll let you in. That's it about me. And then the last one, maybe let's just do it. I'm gonna go to one of these villages that are around us. I'm gonna take up one child and adopt them, to sponsor them for their school needs. If they need shoes, if they need uniform, books, whatever, I'm going to try by all means to assist them, so I'm committing to that. Let's say try. At the end, we'll see how the family is gonna be. So I'm not gonna broadcast that, but I don't know, I'll see how to show you the good things that I've done. So I've realized that dreams of people who are between 20 and 30 and people who are between 30 and 40 or above, they're a bit different. In the upper quadrant, I realized that they are more into the spiritual thing. Maybe it's because when they say that when you grow you become wiser. Maybe wiser means that you know God a bit more. So those guys, I know most of them in the 60s, 70s, they're more into that. But then when you are between 20 and 30, typically for a person who has been to school, an average Joe like me, I know between 20 and 30, it's first and foremost to complete your studies. Complete your studies, but you need to state how you're gonna complete the studies, so that when you get to that end of the road, you'll say, I have done it. Yeah. So maybe your goal would be to complete my university studies with a pass of a 2-1 or a distinction, whatever you are capable of. So looking at the things that you can do better, is it realistic that you can get a distinction? If it means working a bit harder to get that, then write it down so that you don't become disappointed at the end. Okay, most of the people will be saying, I just want to finish my university with a 2-2. So probably 2-1 to make it a bit challenging as well. Or a distinction if you are a brilliant. So the other goal would be to find a job within a year that I've finished my school. So it's a bit challenging because it says that you have to prepare yourself in school, get that pass, and secondly prepare for the interviews, all right? And also, while you're still preparing for the interviews, have a great CV. Research and see how these people write their CVs and just how to impress the people who are interviewing you. One other goal that I liked as well, because I always wanted to move out of my parents' home, not because there was something hella odd happening there, but just because I wanted my independence. So that's the reason why we are growing. When you grow, you just want to be independent. So the other thing would be you wanting to move out. So state that period. So 6 months after I finish, or 6 months after I have a job. Some jobs are just far away from your parents' house, and you'll be like, you just immediately go, you just move out. But when you are working within the area where your parents are, you might want to give yourself a bit of time so that you can save for the furniture, save for that rent, so that it doesn't become too difficult. But if you are an ambitious person like myself, I just move out readily. And when it's difficult, maybe I would come back and then learn a thing or two, and then go back home. Exactly what happened to me. All right, so yeah, that's typically what your 20 to maybe 25-year-old would want. From 25 maybe to 30, you'd want to probably start a family, be in a stable relationship, because all these things, you work for them. There are many choices that you have to do along the way so that you gain the trust of others. That was my baby calling, so I had to answer to that call. So yeah, you really work hard for everything, even a relationship, you work hard for it to gain the trust of that person so that it can become a blossoming relationship. You tell them that the things that you like, what things that you don't like, you talk, you communicate to make that relationship fruitful and fulfilling. All right, so I know the other thing as well, between 20 and 30, depending on where you are in your career, it would be to probably buy yourself a car. Reward yourself with a car. It's a nice thing. It's not really a bad thing to do. When you grow, sometimes you just want to be independent you don't want to use this public transport, and that means buying your own car, having that freedom to go wherever you want. All right, so you can put it in as well and put the timelines, the make or the cost of the car that you want to buy, so that when you save or when you go to the bank to request for that money or funding, you know the amount to look to request for. All right. Another thing would be to start a family between 25 and 30 or 25 and 35, depending on how lucky you are, if you have found a good partner. So you can write these things down. It's always nice to tick a box when you have accomplished whatever you set out to have. So get on with the program. Write those goals. Suppose that now your career is moving in the right direction. You found your dream job, and now everything is becoming monotonous and it's a bit boring. It means that it's time for you to go up the ladder. So for you to go up the ladder, you have to write that it's a goal. You want to be promoted. It's a goal. So state the end line, because everything is not in your control, but you can push your timeline to a bit further, maybe by 3 years. So if it happens within 2 years, well and good. So then research and just find out what it takes for you to operate in that the upper level that you are looking for. All right. If let's say you are in, I'll take example from my side of the career. Suppose that you are a geologist and you want to, you've completed school with a 2-1 in geology, and you are working for a mine and as an assistant geologist. So the next step would be a geologist. Get the geologist to give you a bit of what they do each and every day. Assist them so that you can check if you can operate in that level, and do it consistently and show people that you can do it. Show your peers, your managers and people around you that really they can trust you with that kind of responsibility. And what will be left now is just for them to give you the job. You've shown that you can operate at a higher level. So these sessions are not just about Ludo mumbling about this and that, giving you some ideas, tips, being a philosopher and the like. I want this to be kind of interactive. So I'll have interactive sessions with you in the upcoming videos. You're going to have challenges. I'm going to post challenges to you. You're going to try them. Those who stick to the program or who really try, I'll have things in store for you. Lucky viewers, 2 or 3 people who have this amazing experience that will go into. Guys, stay subscribed. Please share these videos. It's very important that we share this to the whole world. And just make sure that you tune on this notification sign, so that when I post something, really there and there you get a notification. I am excited about this journey. I love it, and it's been 3 wonderful weeks. Bye bye. We'll see you next week.